Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Bold and beautiful 2-week spoilers October 6th to 17th, Steffy's bold return and Poppy's terrifying ordeal. The bold and the beautiful 2-week spoilers for October 6th to 17th 2025 are ablaze as Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, makes her return and Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, is left in a state of horror. The week kicks off with Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, and Electra Forrester, Linnea Grace, who, despite not being together, are clearly on each other's minds. Both are experiencing heartache and longing for one another. Electra, in particular, is finding it difficult to move past the events involving her boyfriend and Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. On Monday, October 6th, Will makes an appearance at the Forrester mansion. He confesses to Electra that he understands her need for space but couldn't stay away. Will expresses deep regret for the pain he's caused, but Electra reminds him that the situation is far from over, as Luna might be pregnant with his child. Meanwhile, Finn is in conversation with his baby mama, Poppy, who visits his office. Finn acknowledges Poppy's frustration regarding Luna but suggests things didn't have to escalate to this point. Poppy shares her sadness about not being able to raise their daughter, unaware that she is very much alive. Luna is at the Spencer mansion and informs Bill Spencer, Don Diamorn, of her intention to visit her father, Finn, and that she'll be staying with Bill. She discreetly leaves the mansion, seemingly with ease, raising questions about the effectiveness of Bill's security. Finn is taken by surprise when Luna appears, as he believed she was dead. It remains to be seen if Poppy will still be present in Finn's office when Luna arrives. Ridge Forrester, Torsten K., is horrified to learn from Katie, Heather Tom, that Luna is alive. He confides in Brooke Logan, expressing his belief that everyone was safe due to Luna's presumed death, which had brought Steffy some peace. Ridge feels compelled to deliver this difficult news to Steffy and is preparing to warn her. There's speculation about whether Finn might inform Steffy about Luna before Ridge can. Tuesday, October 7th, sees the continuation of Finn and Luna's conversation, which is expected to span a couple of days. Finn is torn, grappling with the fact that his daughter, whom he believed dead, is alive. He also fears for the safety of Steffy, Liam, Scott Clifton, and everyone else, considering his daughter's volatile state. Ridge delivers shocking news to Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Budig, presumably about Luna's survival. However, Taylor was already aware of this from Deacon Sean Kanan. The truly stunning revelation for Taylor is that Luna is allegedly pregnant with Will's baby. Deke visits Forrester Creations and expresses his strong desire to enter the fashion industry, mentioning his design school background and portfolio. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, is surprised but excited to see her brother, especially as her fashion line, Hope for the Future, is being revived. The implication is that Deke, as a fashion designer, could be a valuable asset. Some social media users speculate that he might not be the head designer due to inexperience, but rather work on Hope for the Future alongside Zende, Delonda Metz, or Eric, John McCook. Wednesday, October 8th, brings official bold and the beautiful spoilers indicating an emotional reunion between Finn and Luna. Luna will explain her stay at the Spencer mansion and reveal her pregnancy, with Will as the father. Finn is set to become a grandfather, a revelation that will undoubtedly spin his head. He likely anticipates the challenge of informing Steffy about this new family dynamic. Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, expresses her regret to Ridge, admitting she was wrong to help Luna and believed she was redeemable. She's now second-guessing her decision to save Luna, contemplating that Luna might have died from her injuries or that Lee could have let her succumb to them, similar to Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown's situation. Ridge might forgive Lee, as his primary focus is on blaming Bill. Meanwhile, Deke struggles with keeping secrets from Hope, which may include Luna's survival and his boyfriend, Remy Price, Christian Weissman. Thursday, October 9th, is filled with arguments as Taylor, Ridge, Katie, Bill, and Finn clash over Luna's confinement at Bill's mansion instead of prison. They debate the term house arrest and the need for an ankle monitor. Katie and Bill wish to await the paternity test results to confirm if Will is the father, while others are adamant about Luna being in jail. Bill is expected to increase security following Luna's unauthorized visit to Finn. Ivy Forrester, Ashley Brewer, attempts to help Electra navigate her situation. If Will is not the father of Luna's baby, then he and Electra could have a future together. However, it's suspected the test will point to Will as the father, leaving Will's head spinning as answers about the pregnancy are imminent. On Friday, October 10th, Taylor and Brooke find themselves in agreement for once. They want to delay informing Steffy about Luna's survival until Luna is arrested. However, this plan may not materialize, and Steffy could be furious upon her return. Katie brings Dr. Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jonas, to the Spencer mansion to conduct a paternity test on Luna's baby. Katie expresses a desire to avoid any Nozawa trickery, and the scene features a rapid paternity test, a common trope in The Bold and the Beautiful. Bridget obtains the results, while Will anxiously awaits confirmation of his paternity. Luna appears somewhat anxious, possibly concerned about Bridget's impartiality. A tender moment between Will and Electra occurs, possibly before the paternity test results are revealed. The week of October 13th to 17th will see the Spencers reeling from the DNA test results. It's highly anticipated that Will may initially be identified as the father, though a twist may be on the horizon. Steffy's return is imminent, as Jacqueline MacInnes Wood has been filming for weeks. Her air date could be any day now. The Forresters, Logans, and Finn all wished for Steffy not to know about Luna's survival until the pregnant Luna was apprehended. However, if the test results confirm Will as the father, Luna's arrest might be unlikely, a scenario Bill might favor, though it's not predicted to unfold that way. Sheila attempts to regain Deacon's trust, but their marriage appears to be beyond repair. Hope and Liam waste no time in reconciling, and hope for the future is rapidly expanding. It's hoped that Steffy will not object upon her return. Deacon is eager to pursue Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, now that he is single. In casting news, Ashley Jones is confirmed to return as Dr. Bridget Forrester. Romy Park will reprise her role as Poppy Nozawa. Additionally, Big Brother winner Rachel Riley will make another cameo appearance as a bikini barista. Riley, a popular Big Brother player, has appeared in over 18 episodes of BB between 2010 and 2014. She is rumored to be involved in spiritual cleansing and energy healing, potentially assisting Bill and Katie. Furthermore, John McCook's Eric Forrester, daughter, Molly McCook, will be featured as a new character, though details regarding her name and air date are currently unavailable. Molly McCook has an extensive television resume, including a significant role on Last Man Standing. She previously appeared in a few episodes of The Bold and the Beautiful in 2010 when she was beginning her acting career. The next 2 weeks on The Bold and the Beautiful promise to deliver a whirlwind of emotion, danger, and long-awaited reunions. As the calendar flips into mid-October, Los Angeles becomes the epicenter of explosive confrontations and life-altering choices. Steffy Forrester's bold return to town shakes the Forrester and Spencer families, while Poppy Nozawa's mysterious past finally catches up to her, triggering a terrifying ordeal that no one saw coming. Let's dive into the dramatic 2-week roller coaster that will have fans glued to their screens. Steffy's bold return. A queen reclaims her throne. 4 weeks. Fans have waited for the day Steffy Forrester, Jacqueline MacInnes Wood, walks back into Forrester Creations, and that day is finally here. After months away in Europe with her children, Steffy's return is nothing short of dramatic. She steps into the office wearing her signature confidence like a crown, ready to reclaim her place as co-CEO. However, Steffy quickly learns that much has changed in her absence. Ridge and Brooke's power struggles have intensified, Hope's line has taken unexpected turns, and Thomas's sudden disappearance has left everyone reeling. But Steffy isn't here to play catch-up, she's here to lead. Her first move? Confronting Hope Logan, Annika Noel, about Thomas's abrupt exit. Steffy doesn't buy the story that her brother simply needed a break. She suspects deeper manipulation, and her instincts might just be right. Adding fuel to the fire, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, catches sight of Steffy at the office and is completely thrown. Memories of their time together come flooding back, and though Liam insists he's moved on, it's clear that Steffy's presence stirs emotions he thought he'd buried. And while Finn, Tanner Novlin, is thrilled to have his wife home, danger lurks in the shadows. Steffy's return sets off a chain of events that could threaten not only her career, but her safety. Finn's fear. The past returns with a vengeance. Just as Steffy settles in, Finn starts receiving disturbing messages that dredge up memories of Sheila Carter's, Kimberlyn Brown, dark legacy. Though Sheila is supposedly out of their lives for good, Finn's instincts tell him otherwise. Someone seems determined to send the couple a message. But who? The cryptic texts and anonymous deliveries suggest someone is watching them. Finn, ever the protector, becomes obsessed with uncovering the truth, fearing Steffy could become a target once again. But here's the twist. What Finn doesn't realize is that Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, may hold the key to the mystery. Poppy's terrifying ordeal. A secret comes back to haunt her. Over in another corner of LA, Poppy's life begins to unravel in terrifying ways. After weeks of tension at the Spencer mansion, Poppy's carefully built world collapses when a man from her past resurfaces, someone dangerous and determined to make her pay for old debts. The calm, free-spirited image Poppy has projected starts to crack. Luna, Lisa Yamada, senses her mother is hiding something but has no idea just how dark the truth is. Poppy's mysterious past, hinted at through scattered comments and guarded phone calls, finally explodes into the open. One night, Poppy receives a chilling message warning her that your secret is about to destroy everything. When she tries to confront the sender, she vanishes, sending Luna into a panic. Bill Spencer, Don Diamorne, who's grown close to Poppy, refuses to sit back. His protective instincts kick in, and he uses every resource at his disposal to track her down. But what Bill finds might shake him to his core, a connection between Poppy's past and someone within his own circle. As the clock ticks, Poppy's terrifying ordeal will test her strength and force Luna to make a choice between protecting her mother or exposing the truth. Brooke's fear and Ridge's rage. Meanwhile, at Forrester Creations, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, finds herself once again battling old insecurities as Ridge, Torsten K., grows increasingly distracted. With Steffy's return, Ridge's attention shifts toward his daughter and the family business, leaving Brooke feeling left out and threatened. Brooke fears that history is repeating itself. The more Ridge leans on Taylor and Steffy for advice, the more Brooke worries she's being pushed aside. Her insecurities explode during a heated argument in the Forrester boardroom, where she accuses Steffy of trying to take Ridge away from her once again. Steffy fires back, reminding Brooke that the Forresters built this empire long before she arrived. The confrontation sends shockwaves through the office, and Ridge finds himself torn between the two women who've defined his life. Luna's desperation and Bill's revenge. While Ridge and Brooke's feud simmers, Luna becomes desperate to find her missing mother. In her search, she uncovers pieces of Poppy's past involving a shadowy organization tied to money laundering, and possibly a connection to Sheila Carter. Bill, furious at being kept in the dark, vows revenge on whoever hurt Poppy. Viewers will see a darker, more ruthless side of Bill as he reverts to his old tactics, using manipulation and intimidation to get what he wants. But the deeper Bill digs, the more dangerous it becomes, for everyone involved. Hope's breaking point. Hope Logan, meanwhile, is spiraling. She's trying to focus on her fashion line, but with Thomas gone and Steffy back, she feels like an outsider in her own company. Rumors swirl that Hope might make a shocking decision, leaving Forrester Creations for good. Her emotional state worsens when she overhears Steffy questioning her competence in front of Ridge. Feeling humiliated and betrayed, Hope seeks solace in an unexpected place, a late-night conversation with Finn. Their growing emotional bond could spell trouble for everyone around them. Sheila's shadow lurks again. As chaos spreads through Los Angeles, a familiar shadow looms large. Viewers catch glimpses of Sheila Carter's name surfacing in police reports and whispered conversations. Though she's presumed gone, her presence is felt everywhere, from Finn's fear to Poppy's panic. Is Sheila truly gone, or is someone using her name to wreak havoc once again? The final scenes of the 2-week stretch will leave fans gasping, as a hooded figure appears outside Finn and Steffy's home, watching from the darkness. The bottom line. From Steffy's fearless comeback to Poppy's nightmare and Sheila's possible return, The Bold and the Beautiful is gearing up for one of its most intense October arcs yet. Expect heartbreak, revelations, and the kind of high-stakes drama that only the Forrester and Spencer families can deliver. Steffy's leadership will be tested, Poppy's past will threaten everything she loves, and Brooke's fear may drive her to make one fateful mistake. By the time October 17th rolls around, nothing in Los Angeles will ever be the same again.